Check out this new product for 2018. This is a new hybrid garden hose by Stanley Duraflex, heavy duty expanding garden hose. And the cool thing about it has a patented quick repair coupling. So for accidental damage, you can repair it in 3 easy steps. So check this out. Uh-oh. On my channel now, I've had a chance to test out several different garden hoses. I've tried out with some of the original ones that lasted maybe a week or two, and then just with regular use, they popped and burst and pretty much should be thrown away. And I think the very first one I bought was somewhere like around the $25 range, and that's pretty frustrating. It's a great concept because they shrink, they're easy to store, but there are some drawbacks that I have issues with. So I probably have reviewed, I'm not sure, maybe 4 or so on this channel. And then over time, some companies have reached out to me and they look like the same exact ones, and I've kind of said no to those because I didn't really see the point. But just recently, the Bond company who makes the Stanley garden hose right here, this one is a little bit different than what I've seen so far because it's repairable. So they asked if I'd be willing to review this on my channel, and I said yes. So this is, I just want to go over some of the specs, and I'll just kind of put it through some of the tests. One of the tests that I have, one of the issues, I think it was last summer, right now it's kind of like early in the spring. Last summer, I'm watering something, I think it was like a 75-foot hose, and when you put the nozzle on the end, you turn the water on full, it takes a minute to stretch and go, you know, like 60, 70 feet away. But then as soon as you start watering something, it retracts back, and you know, you can't, even with good water pressure, you have a problem being able to keep up with it. So I'm looking for a garden hose that's not going to shrink that much. If it shrinks a little bit, you know, that's fine, but where it's retracting way in where you just can't water anything from a distance, that's really kind of defeating the purpose of a hose. This one here says it expands 2 times the size. So I'm going to put it through 2 different tests. One, I'm going to hook it up to a commercial building where I actually have a hose that was probably used 3 or 4 times only, and it popped pretty quick. So I don't know exactly what the water pressure is there. I know it's pretty powerful, so I'm going to hook this up to that and see if this withstands that water pressure. And then I'm going to see how far, when you pull the trigger, it contracts. All right, so let's step outside. Before we get too far into this, how about we take a closer look at the box? So now let's see what the hose looks like being taken out of the box. So now it's time to plug this in and see how it expands. And we're going to turn the water on full blast and see if we have any leaks anywhere. Here we go. Alright, I've had an X hose that actually, on this same exact faucet right here, this is a commercial building with city water. And I think the second time I use it, all of a sudden, like somewhere, all of a sudden this little bubble started to appear, and then it just got huge. And I ran for the hose to shut it off. I couldn't do it in time, and it exploded. And like everybody within about 15 feet would have got wet. It was pretty bad. This has really good water pressure, by the way. So we're going to do this test right here to see how much the hose shrinks when I turn the water on. So it starts right here, and the hose goes all the way out to right there. Okay, so the hose is pretty much in a straight line. This one really doesn't shrink much at all. At one time it did come in about 2 feet at the most. So much different than some of the original hoses that shrank considerably, like where I felt like I was coming back to here. Overall, I highly recommend this hose, especially because you can fix it and it doesn't kink and it doesn't shrink. Those are three good things. I believe it says a limited lifetime warranty, so that's great. I'm going to show you how to fix it according to their instructions. It just looks like 3 steps. Remove the patented quick repair coupling, then cut the damaged section out and then reattach it. That sounds easy. Okay, so that's twisting off pretty easy. Okay. All right. All right, so it looks like you pull that through. The section that's bad, I think there are 2 sections, yeah, right there and right there. Just want to make sure that that's the last. Yep, so I'm going to cut that. I'm going to cut this area right here off. Yep, it just shows cutting it clean right across. So I'm going to just go back about a ½ inch or so. Okay, so it looks like it has this little clip right here. This plastic clip comes off. That pulls off, voila. This is the trick, getting this to slide onto this. Just trying to stretch it out. All right, why is this camera out of focus so much? I am gonna get it upgraded eventually to another camera. All right. I probably should like put a little soap on it. All right, I just happen to keep a little bit of soap on hand. I'm just gonna put a little slippery bit over it right there just to help slide it on. Is that helping? I can smell the soap. It's a little, all right, there we go. Go. Probably making funny looking faces trying to, all right, that wasn't so bad. I recommend the soap or some kind of lubricant. And just putting that little clip back on. And okay. Now, the trick is getting it started. Yep, there it goes. And then I'm just gonna snug it up with this. We're gonna go back outside and test this out in just a second. I guess I got a 49-foot hose now. All right, we have a really nice looking evening here. All right, so I have the other hose hooked up to, I'm gonna go turn on real quick. It's on full blast. And if it leaks, it's gonna probably leak somewhere right in here. Okay, I can feel the hose firming up. I get some air bubbles out of it. Okay. I do not feel any leaks. That's great. That's cool. All right, some of the other hoses I have, they started to leak like kind of right near the connectors. So I think this is going to work out really well. So if there is like a little issue, you can definitely cut it and reattach it with that patented coupling technology. If you have any questions about this Stanley garden hose, please put them down below. I'll be happy to answer them. And if you enjoyed this video review, please give it a thumbs up and help support my channel. That's it, friends. Thanks for watching. See you next time. If you like this video, I think you might like a few other videos over there to the right. So please click on those. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, hit that button down below. And to see what I'm up to throughout the week, please connect with me on Twitter and Instagram. All right, friends. Enjoy.